This is probably better. If you couldn't hear me before, it was because of that. But yes, hi, greetings. It's Vanessa-Mary coming in with the first weekend wellbeing retreat. What's that, you say? Well, it's a wonderful way for us to look after ourselves. And, I got to a point of thinking, as a wellbeing healer, I am trying and I am supporting people during the week, but I thought at the weekend, that's when we've really got more time to focus on ourselves. So that's when I've created the weekend wellbeing retreat. And welcome. This is the launch party. So just to let you know how it's working, is every Saturday, I'm going to come online and I'm going to talk to you about the biohack that we're working on for the week. So I'm going to give you some free hints and tips. And then for those of you who are in the paid community, we are going to go into solutions on the private Zoom call, and then we will do some personal development as well. Now, there are other things that happen as part of the weekend wellbeing retreat, and they happen on a Sunday. So I'll tell you about that a little bit later, but I am going to dive straight in because this week we are talking about oxidative stress. So this is something that actually maybe you've heard about oxidative stress, but you're really not too sure that much about it. So I have some notes that I want to share with you. So let me know in the comments if you are watching the live stream. Actually, it would be good to know who's here. And let's see if we can get this as a more engaged conversation. One moment. Needed to cough then. Normally when I'm interviewing people, it's quite easy to cough in between asking questions. But anyway, let's get on with this. So oxidative stress, what is it? Well, it's something that happens every day. It's actually a natural part of life. It's our body. It's creating the energy and burning oxygen. And in the process, it's producing molecules which are called free radicals. And these are not all bad, but too many free radicals can cause harm, and this is called oxidative stress. Now, did you know that oxidative stress can drain your energy? So if you are feeling fatigued, if you've got brain fog, if you've got a low mood, all of these things that actually, if you're watching this as a busy mom or a busy dad, you may relate to this because you might be thinking, is this a normal part of my tiredness? Well, actually, when you reduce your oxidative stress, you are going to feel much clearer, calmer, and more energized. How wonderful is that? So let's have a look about the aging process and how oxidative stress actually can have an impact on that process. So I want you to think about the wrinkles that you can see coming up on your face and maybe different parts of the body, or the achy joints, or you're just noticing that your metabolism is slower. Now, this is oxidative stress, whereby your cells can be damaged over time. But when you start to understand how you can reduce oxidative stress, it basically means that you are slowing down your clock from the inside. So I'm just going to pause and have a look. Do I have it? Hey, it's Joanna. Hi, Joanna. Greetings. So, Joanna, we are actually going to look at solutions in the private Zoom call afterwards. So this is the first section where I'm just laying out the conversation for us. So thank you for tuning in. So we're going to go to number 4. And number 4 is talking about your body and the built-in defense system that your body has. So, you're not powerless, and I talk to others when I'm doing my healing about giving your power away. So let's just think about our body and the fact that your body has its own way of fighting the free radicals. Okay, but if you are feeling stressed, if you're not getting enough sleep, if you've got too much toxins in your system, or if you've got nutrient gaps, then this is going to weaken your system overall. So we need to look at how you can support your body to naturally detox itself and repair. You've got to repair the system. And I've been using the analogy of a car quite often when I'm talking about the physical aspects of my work. So for those of you such as Joanna, who's known me for many years now, I've started out supporting men and women to look at their nutritional habits. So let's just think about your body as a car, okay? When you know that your car is in need of repair, what comes up on the dashboard? You can see the warning lights flashing up on the dashboard. Now, my role and the role of the Weekend Wellbeing Retreat is to support you to actually take care. It's like a maintenance system so that when you go for your MOT, for example, you're going to pass with flying colors. So please keep tuning into this message. So let's have a look at the food. Very nice lead into the next point here. Food is your first line of defense. So on your plate, you should be aiming for colorful fruits and vegetables, especially those that are rich in vitamin C, vitamin E, and also anything that's going to help to neutralize oxidative stress. So think about berries, think about spinach, think about nuts and seeds. You want to have lots of color on your plate. All right, so going back to our day-to-day, remember I said that the Weekend Wellbeing Retreat is because, yes, I want to reach out to you during the week, but I know during the week you may be thinking about your job, or you're running your business, getting the children off to school, doing the housework, doing the shopping. There's so much to think about, and don't worry. As a busy mum, I definitely hear you, okay? So this is where this weekend conversation, hopefully I can share some ideas with you at the weekend that you can start applying into your daily life, that busy week that you have. So let's talk about stress management. Now, if you don't know already, I am trained as an emotional fitness healer, and that is something that I will be talking to you a lot more about, as I've actually got a package ready for those of you that want to go a deep dive and unblock any emotional, let's just say, the trauma or the disappointment, the lower emotions that are still within you, trapped in your body, that are actually holding you back. We can have a conversation about that. But at this moment, I want us to think about how emotional stress is adding fuel to the fire of oxidative stress. So let's start doing more breath work. If you're not familiar with this, we need to move more. We need to have pauses in our day where we can actually lower the oxidative load. So this is about focusing on your mindset, getting that mental rest. All of this is just as important as the green smoothies that I will support you to have, if that's where you want to go deeper on this conversation. Finally, you can start small. Yeah, just make a little change. I'm not really trying to get you to overhaul your life in one weekend. It's not going to happen. But the Weekend Wellbeing Retreat is here to support that gentle change. So you don't have to overhaul your life today. Just a few changes. Get better hydration. Get more greens into your diet. Have less processed food. Get that sleep hygiene where it needs to be. And all of this will give you a great start in the right direction. So I'm going to end here. But in closing, I want to leave you with an affirmation. So if you're coming on to the first part of the Weekend Wellbeing Retreat, we're going to close with an affirmation. And here it is. Take a deep breath. I want you to hold for 3 and release for 3. And repeat that again. Take a deep breath in. Hold for 3. And release for 3. Here's your affirmation for the weekend. I breathe deeply and I let go of all unease. All right, so if you are just joining me, that is what we're going to be doing on a Saturday. So that is the free content that I will be happy to share with you. We're going to talk about different topics every week, so please do make sure you come back for more. Before you go, if you're not familiar with the work that I do, I have created a wellbeing resource guide. So for many of you, such as Joanna, who's watching the live, you'll know that I have been supporting men and women for over a decade now. And during that time, I have created a lot of content online. And over the last few days, it suddenly occurred to me that I need to get better at sharing the content, but making it easier for people to find it. So if you'd like to have a free copy of the Wellness Resource Pack, then do leave me a comment below or send me a direct message and I will get the link over to you. And that's going to give you easy access to the things I've already created. Some dates for your diary. I'm inviting you to the next water challenge, which will take place on Monday, the 23rd of June. So that's a 5-day water challenge. Now, this happens inside a WhatsApp group and also over email. And there's things that we do before the challenge. So if this is something that you want to take part in, please do get your mindset. So we spoke about mindset in today's conversation. Get your mindset ready for this and let me know, and I will get the information over to you. Just to remind you that every week I am hosting a session called Understand Your Body Better. This happens on a Tuesday at 12:30. It's a 30-minute conversation. If you cannot make the Tuesday lunchtime session, then join me on a Wednesday evening at 7:30. It's the repeated conversation. Like I said, it's only 30 minutes, but in 30 minutes, I will leave you with a great way so you can understand your body better. And finally, if you want to be part of the weekend wellbeing retreat, it all happens in a WhatsApp group. It's a free group where I'm giving out daily tips. And then on a Saturday, like I said, there's the free content that I'll be doing here. And then we will go into the private Zoom area to do a deep dive on the biohack that I've shared. So this week we will be talking more about the solutions around reducing oxidative stress in our life. And we'll also do some personal development. So thank you so much for those of you who've joined the live stream, and any of you watching the replay. Please do let me know that you were here by leaving a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And like I said, with the WhatsApp group, that's available to you as well. I'm going to leave the link for the free WhatsApp group in the comments here, because I know sometimes people do feel a little bit shy to reach out just to ask for the link. I don't know why. So I'm just going to make it easier for you. You can come straight into that group. And once you're inside the group, I give you more information about what to expect. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you'll be able to join me next week. I will leave a message on this page and on other social media to tell you what the topic will be next week. Obviously, there's a recording here for you to listen back. If you're coming into the private session, then that will be recorded for you to listen to as well. So thanks a lot. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. So it's Self-Care Saturday. Enjoy yourself, and I will speak to you very soon. Take care. Bye.